MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Houston Astros.
Muy buena todo
Home
que
side
hicimos en
about to take the
MLB.
field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton.
He's got great power. I
Leading
love
off
watching a
tonight,
guy
Yankees.
take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
Springer comes on now, and he has it one down.
Batting seventh.
Here's big Aaron Judge. His line against Justin Verlander, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Got him fishing that time, 0-1. Verlander has hurled more than 2,700 major league innings in his career and logged in with an ERA in the low threes. Bullet back up the middle. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. The 0-1 delivery, and it's fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This one's flared toward left center. Judge rounds the corner and is headed home, and he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton.
Carrera.
And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here.
Carrera con ya.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line, but speared on a hop. And he'll be tagged out at third base on a heady play.
Nos queda el último ya.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1. Verlander, a 36-year-old veteran. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career. Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that field, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
Reddick is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Yankees forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Jose Altuve is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1, and he fouls this one off.
Jose Altuve.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Brantley, a native of Washington, the Evergreen State. He was selected in the 7th round back in 2005.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a ball fought off foul off to the right. It's strike 1.
Back-to-back punch-outs in the bottom of the first. This guy has got his stuff working today. This offense better wake up.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Frazier on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. Next for New York, Luke Voigt. He'll get us started in the top of the 2nd.
The first baseman, Luke Voigt.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Mal lanzamiento.
Skied into straightaway right. Reddick is there to put it away for out number 1.
Batting 8. The catcher.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. He has no prior history against this pitcher. And that misses for ball 1. Sanchez absolutely hammers left-handed pitching. There's a lot of pop in his swing for sure, but if there's one criticism of his bat, it's that he doesn't put the ball in play enough in these situations. Seems like hitters like this are more and more common these days.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fault these guys today for the swing and miss. In today's game with so many shifts, there are no hits to be had on the ground. But when this guy does connect against left-handed pitching, it is fun to watch.
Reddick is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Batting 9.
And with 2 away, let's check out our playoff bracket as we give you a look at how these 2 teams advanced out of the divisional round to meet here for the league championship. First delivery to him on the way. Turned on down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Now Verlander will turn and go to first. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Standing in now, Aaron Judge, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Throw won't get him.
No.
And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Yankees forced to settle for one. On now to... Next up for the Astros, Jordan Alvarez. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought us good stuff in this one.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Carlos Correa becomes out number 2 this inning. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. Previous history with Luis Severino. The pitchers owned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. A high fastball is in there. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys?
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're down 2-0. Striding into the box, Torres, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
For the Yankees, the designated hitter,
Giancarlo Stanton now 0 for 1 here in the early going. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Alvarez takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out.
now batting, left fielder, Clint Frazier.
Digging in, Clint Frazier. He reached on a single in his first try. Bullet back up the middle.
Nada.
Springer is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers as they're
Ya se han cansado de golpear.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
Batting it.
One out now in the
The
Houston
designated
third.
hitter.
And digging
Yuli
in to bat
FG.
next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. No balls and a strike to count. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5
winner.
right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Yuli Gurriel becomes the second out in the bottom of the third.
Maldonado.
Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's 0 for 7. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Maldonado behind a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches.
A swing and a miss.
Winner.
That retires the side, and that will do it. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Striding in, Gio Urshela. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman, Gio Urshela.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Line to the right side, but this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away.
Now batting.
So after the line out on the fastball, might be a pretty good time to check out the pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
No pude conectarla.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend,
deja
the north and south. A lot of
prácticamente
pitchers
hacer nada.
working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away.
Now batting. Catcher, Gary.
Ready now, Gary Sanchez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Springer is camped under this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're up 2-0. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. The 1-1 home. Fouled away. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Hicks is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 23.
Here's Michael Brantley. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. To Brantley.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
3-0 now.
No sabemos
3-ball
sacar.
count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
3-1 the count now. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Popped up. Urshela in foul ground, and no one will track it down. He pulls this one into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the time run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Shoots this one over to first. A diving effort as it's off his glove. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force. And with that fine play, the inning comes to an end. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Hit in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. Makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting. The second baseman.
At the plate, DJ LeMahieu. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 9.
Ready for another shot now. Aaron Judge singled home a run in his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to left. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Now batting.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Grounded to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. And he can't get out of the way of that one. So the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. First delivery to him on the way. On the ground to third. Well, he has some trouble with it.
Hey, listen, D-Roll, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack, per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Striding in for Houston, Josh Reddick. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And here's a fastball called for strike one. No runs, just one hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Fastball called for strike two.
I always felt 0-2 you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout, because that's not easy to do.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Torres backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Yuli Gurriel. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 2 left for the Astros. They're still down. It's 2-0. Striding forward now is the DH, Giancarlo Stanton. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. The 1-1 home. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Springer, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Now at the plate, Clint Frazier. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch, because it'll be important for him.
1 out, nobody on. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, Gio Urshela. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Correa has a play, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they're on top. Ready for another chance. Martin Maldonado will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
A ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Out in front of it, strike 1. The pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. Stepping into the box, Michael Brantley. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. One strike now from Cole. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Frazier is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2. Settling in now, Alex Bregman. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Astros leave 1. They're down 2-0.
Buena goal. Buen trabajo. Sobrino todavía cansado.
Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. So striding in, Luke Voigt. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Line drive to left, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but out number 1. One gone here in the Yankee 7th, and the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Están esperando a que el Cole los libre.
Verlander has been strong to this point. He's given up just the 2 earned runs through 6 1/3. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. And another foul ball.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Hit sharply on the ground. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Lautia Sánchez.
Digging in to try it again, Aaron Hicks. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
Fouled off.
Pero ¿hasta cuándo va a golpear, tío, Verlander?
Another 0-2 coming. Pops this one up.
Madre mía, tío.
Bregman is there, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Jordan Alvarez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Cole, or the Cole train as he's frequently called. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Here's George Springer.
Center fielder, number 4.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Alvarez leads off first with one away. Stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Left center, base hit.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far.
Now
after that knock, that's only the third hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their third knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Full sets. Here he comes 0-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. 2 left for the Astros. They trail things here 2-0. Chris Davinsky has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 47.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go DJ LeMahieu. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
So coming to the plate, Aaron Judge. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
The tag gets one.
Now batting, shortstop.
Stepping up to the plate, Torres head-to-head against Chris Davinsky. He's a perfect 2 for 2. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. This is in the air to right. Reddick has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. On to first, a double play. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th.
È incredibile.
So stepping in, Martin Maldonado. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Fouled away. Pitch on the way. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Frazier moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Astros.
So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Jose Altuve. Last time through was a base hit. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
3-0 to him now. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. Bases are empty, one man out. Aroldis Chapman enters a little earlier than usual as he'll be asked to get 5 outs to try to earn the save here. He can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Michael Brantley is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Line toward right center. And Brantley a reach. He's got a base hit.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Into the box now, Alex Bregman. 0-1 the count. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Houston. They're still down. It's 2-0. Snead enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Striding in to start the 9th, Giancarlo Stanton, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
The 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
First delivery to him on the way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. On the move is Springer. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batter.
Standing in, Gio Urshela. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set and the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Count remains at 0-2. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Brantley going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. And he is retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. Stepping into the box. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Now the 0-1. Weakly hit to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Yankees 3.
Leading up for the Astros, the first baseman.
Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
The batter, number
Standing
1.
in, Carlos Correa. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. One out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
The center fielder.
Now in the box, George Springer. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. Cold strike on the corner. Good changeup that time.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Last strike now for Houston. He struck him out, and that'll do it as they've won this series, so they'll move on.
hemos ganado.
Well, congratulations to them as they're now the American League champs. They're going to celebrate tonight, and then they're going to have to refocus for a run at the ultimate prize, the World Series trophy. Can't wait.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
When you go out there and punch out 11 hitters and you put your team in a great position to win a ball game, you deserve all of the recognition that comes your way.
Severino no ha hecho un partidazo.
For my partners Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Championship Series.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 3 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base.
Aquí lo dejamos.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Aquí lo dejamos en el partido de esta noche. Yankees 3, Astros 0. 10-4 en bases, pero 0. Hasta luego, chicos.